Origami makes it easy to distribute reports to lots of users automatically. Let's say we've got a report that shows new claims in the last 30 days. We'd like to distribute this at the beginning of every month to a lot of different people in the organization. To do that in Origami, you first create a distribution list. To do that, from the Reports page, click More and the Distribution Lists link. Here we've created a couple. Let's create a new one. I click the New Distribution List button, and I give it a name. We'll call this the Monthly Reports Distribution. The next thing you have to specify is which report data set this applies to. As the tooltip says, this will determine which additional filters can apply to this distribution list. An additional filter would be used if, for a certain person in the distribution, you only want them to see certain claims or certain locations. We'll show you that in a minute. So for this distribution, we'll pick the basic claim data. And you can make a distribution list private so that only you see it, or public so that everyone sees it. I'll keep this one private for just me. Once I've saved the list, now I can add as many distributions as I need. Click the Add Edit Distributions link, and the first thing you need to do is select whether this is going to a user in Origami or just an external email address. First, I'm going to pick a user. We're going to send these reports to Linus. We can specify what format he gets them in. We'll send it in PDF. And here's where I can specify an additional filter. Now, Origami will automatically apply any security, so if Linus can only see certain coverages or certain locations, that will be applied automatically. But I don't want to just send this to one user. I want to send it to a bunch of folks. Let's add another. I'll do another user. This time it's going to Aaron. Aaron is an Excel geek, so I'll let him get it in Excel format. I want to get it, also in Excel. And I also want to send it to the CFO, who is not an Origami user. I simply type in the email address, specify the format, and this is where the additional filter capability really comes into play. In this case, our CFO is only worried about workers' comp claims. So I click the Edit Filters link and create a filter of coverage is equal to workers' compensation. So now, when a report is distributed to the CFO, that additional filter will be applied on top of whatever other filters are present in the report. And we can go on and on, adding as many users and external emails as we need for this distribution. I'll stop here and show you how you schedule a report to go to this distribution. Click Save. Now here we have the report, New Claims in the Last 30 Days. You'll notice the filter is just Lost Date is on or after 30 days ago. So to distribute this report automatically, I click More, Add Schedule. I'd like this to go monthly, not on the first of the month. Let's make it the first Monday of each month. We'll send it off at 6 a.m. so it's sitting there waiting in everyone's inbox. Now here's where you specify the distribution. Under Send To, I don't want to send it to me. I want to pick Distribution List. Now I can select whatever distribution lists could apply to this kind of report. We want to use the monthly reports distribution that we just created. The distribution specified the format for each user, but you can even override that and say, for this report, everybody gets it in PDF. But in this case, we'll stick with the distribution formatting. And you also get to choose what happens if the report is going to contain no data. Maybe Linus has specific location security. He only sees claims for a couple locations. What if there aren't any claims in the last 30 days? If you select Send Report, he'll get the report, but it'll be basically blank. Some people would be annoyed by that. You could say Do Nothing, and then he won't get anything in that case. And the third choice is to send an email indicating that the report ran as scheduled, but there was no data, so you're not getting a report. We'll leave it like that. That's all we need to do to schedule this report to go out on the first Monday of each month to an entire distribution list with different filters for each user. Click Save Schedule, and this is ready to go.